Hi, welcome. This is Nicole. I'm here to do another painting with you today. I'm Nicole from Het Toverpenseel, and it has been quite a while since I've done one of my videos. First of all, I want to thank everyone who started following me on YouTube. It is very overwhelming. I don't know how many of you there are right now, but for me, a small painter from the Netherlands, it's quite a lot. So thank you so much. Today we are painting Eevee. It's a Pokemon. Pokemon has really taken over again here in the Netherlands, and a few weeks ago I was invited to go to a market, a Pokemon market, specifically for Pokemon fans, and I did a lot of Eevees, so I figured she was popular. So I like to do my designs on the forehead, as you know, and I've put some equipment ready for me to go off of. First, of course, I have my DFX black and my DFX white ready to go. I also have this cake. It is a duo skin cake from Chameleon, I think. Yes, Chameleon. Then I also have my Marin Paradise dark brown and light brown. And I got inspired by this cake today. It is a beautiful rainbow cake. It is called Big Unicorn Pastel Orange, and it is made by Lyudmila Kotakova. No, Kotova. I'm so sorry, Lyudmila. So this is the one I'll be using with Eevee today. So I'm going to do a girly-ish Eevee. Okay, so first off, I'm going to sponge my base, which is what I'll use this one for. I just figured out I forgot a few things, so I'll be back in a minute. As you know, I'm just playing the video, recording as I go. There's no interruptions, there's no do-overs, there's, you know, we're painting and we'll see what happens. So one moment, I'm gonna click stop for a minute, go get my sponges, and so not only did I forgot my sponges, I also forgot my water bottle and my finger dauber. So let's start. I always like to spray my sponges before before loading them. So I'm gonna try to get the smaller part of the sponge on the lightest part right here. I just like doing that, and then I'm gonna go like a circular motion, I think. It's actually the first time I'm using these colors. I do have some other colors from Lyudmila. I think it's PXP, which, oh, look at those. They look awesome. Okay. As always, I do have my mirror because I like to look in the mirror while I am painting. It's easier for me. Let's see. I'm gonna do a little bit on the eyes as well. A little bit of white and some pink, like an eyeshadow. Yes, I like that. So I'm rotating the sponge as I'm sponging, just to make sure that I get only the colors that I really wanted on there. This one does have a little bit of orange on there, but it's okay. Yeah. Okay, right now I'm doing like this, and I'm trying to get a very light base, almost like, you know, it's supposed to be a background, so it doesn't have to be all colored in, but I need to have some color on the background like this. Okay, I'm gonna try and do the sponges really good on my hand just to see what the color is like. when you do sponge it badly, or you know, not badly, but when you do sponge it on heavy, look at those. They look amazing. Okay, good. So right now I'm gonna do the eevee one, the eevee's head in the middle, and then we'll have a tail right here. Okay. I like to do all my characters with a filbert brush. This one's from Facepainting shop.eu. It's a filbert number 6. And I'm gonna load up my light orange. And loading is key, you know. It's very important to have a good load on your brush, so when you're painting, you can go through with it very, very fast. Okay, there we go. Let's see how I can, maybe like this. I think I'm going to do it like this, so you can see right here what I'm doing, and I can look in the mirror right here. Okay, let's see if I can do that like this. It's the first time I'm doing eevee on my own. It's always different painting on your own, right? I should do it more often. Don't forget the hair. Eevee's hair, she has like a little like flickers up on top. And her ears. They are pointy ears, just like Pikachu. Also, all her whole shape is quite alike Pikachu. So if you have seen my Pikachu video, you can see. So this will be the tail, the base of the tail first. There we go. Okay, so light brown. Now I'm going with the lightest color of the like skin duo cake. Rinse out my filbert brush here. I'm doing the triple water method. Okay. And now we're going to do, you know, her collar, a collar right here underneath, and then the top of her tail right there with the lightest like skin cake. You see it in the mirror right there. So this part. There we go. And then also on top of her head, I like to do some little flickers again right there for the hairs. Okay, there we go. Up until the next brown color, which will be the darkest brown color, we need to do the base of her ears. Well, the inner ear. It's not the base of the ears, it's the inner ear. And I like to do some shadows as well first, before laying out the outline. Okay, get a good load in again. This is once again the Marin Paradise Makeup dark brown. And I have a good load on there. Do you see it? Okay, there we go again. First, my mirror again. It's just way easier for me to do it in the mirror. I'm sorry if that's not really helpful for you to see it. So part of the inner ear. It doesn't have to look very nice because we're going to use some blacks as well to really even out the design. There we go. Nice, some shadows in here. some shadows in the tail. And in her hairs, right there. There we go. Okay, well, next fun part is doing some petals, because just the background like it is, I'm not really feeling it. So I'd like to do some petals with the Leanne's Rainbow Flower brush. First, I'll load it up with my DFX white. Now I'll try and get a really good load, because I want very much color on there, because the background is very light. As you can see, it's a little shimmery, but really light. And then I want some petals to go on top of that. Okay, so I have my DFX white. Let's see, we'll do orange and the darker purple on this cake. We'll use the same cake because it's already loaded, so why not? Okay, it's not really loaded enough, so right now I'm just gonna wet the tail end of my brush and use it as a sort of activator in my paint to make sure I'll get some colors activated. I do this regularly. It does not compromise your cake, I promise. I just don't like to have to, you know, use another brush to activate my cake, just to triple dip them. Okay, so there we go. Just with the point going into the orange. Let me see if I can show you on screen. So it's like this, and then with the really pointy point, I'm going to go into the activated purple. So it looks like this. Let me see. Yes, this is what I wanted. Good. There we go. Okay, I like to do some petals by my eyes, just to accentuate the girly part of this design. And then we'll do some by the tail and on this side as well, in an upward motion. Oh, I love it. Okay, good. So next, I think we'll do the outline. Yes. Okay, I'm using a number 0 Elijah brush. It's a liner brush. It's one of my favorite liner brushes. I have some others as well. This one, it just has movement. I don't know how else to tell you. It has a little longer part of the brush. You see that? So it keeps a lot of paint in the brush. You can outline a lot more without triple dipping. Okay, there we go. The outline. I always think the outlines are most difficult when painting on myself. They take so much longer. And I don't seem to get them really thin. You see this? That's okay though. We're just practicing. Also, if you like this design and you want to try it, please let me see it. I would love to see your eevees. Also, if you have any other ideas or you like to do your eevee design a little different, I would like to see it. I love in the face painting community to be able to see everyone else's work and learn from each other, you know? We're all colleagues. Okay, Now the colour. Also, I've never played any Pokemon. And while I was at the Pokemon convention here in the Netherlands, I've learned so much about Pokemons, or Pokemon, because I think Pokemon is the overall collective word. Yeah, so I've learned a lot about Pokemon, and all the different kinds. I've made like, I don't know, 10 different ones that I didn't know beforehand. I like to do paintings on request, so I don't like to work with a menu normally, because it limits my freedom, I think, my creative freedom on the job. I like to do just, you know, see what they come up with, see what I can come up with within a reasonable time. And sometimes I'm happy and sometimes I'm not. But almost always when I do one, I will do another and another and another. So at the end of my job, I have practiced that design multiple times. So it was the same with this eevee. I think I have a photo of my first eevee and then my last one. But they all come out differently. I'm not a copy machine. Every one of my designs is different one way or the other. Whether it's just colors, whether it's placement, whether it's, I don't know, highlights, lowlights, I don't know. It's always a little different. Okay, a little nose in the right center of her face. There we go. And then I use a normal round brush. Let me see, because it's behind the camera here. Okay, let's use this one. It is the FBX Linda number 4. It's a round brush. I like the FBX round brushes a lot. And we'll do the eyes. I like bigger eyes because it gets the cute part down. And I think we should see Eevee as a cute Pokemon. I don't know if she is, actually. If you do know, just let me know. Okay, there we go. One eye. Lay it down flat. Eye number 2. Lay it down flat. There we go. Oh, she's looking cute. Okay, so last but not least, her mouth. And she has a little crooked mouth, but I like her smiling. Okay. Let me see. Are you seeing this? No. There we go. You like her? I love her. Okay, now all we just need is some highlights and some, you know, dots, starbursts, things like that. For that, I have my King Art number 3. It's my favorite brush for these types of situations, and I'm loading it up really well with my DFX white. I like to get a creamy consistency going. There we go. I'm thinking little hearts as well. Let's see what happens. Okay, also, like I said, this is not premeditated. I did not have a cheat sheet. It's just me painting with an idea in my head. And I did do this Eevee quite a lot. Oh my god, you can see all my house in my mirror. I did do this type of Eevee design quite a lot in the Pokemon market I went to. I have not done it since, so it's off of memory. There we go, you know, you see it in the mirror. I love using this mirror. Okay, so my white is in a good creamy consistency. There we go, with dots. It's my go-to dots, right by the eye. I like how it draws attention to the outer focal point with the eye. And it lifts the face. Okay. And then, what will we do? I think we'll do the I highlight in the eyes first. It really brings her to life. See that? Ching. Okay. One highlight here, and you see I just go over the eye, the black line. Doesn't really matter. Okay. I'm going to switch to a longer liner brush right now because I'm feeling like doing some lines. Okay, so I'm using this script liner. It's by Blaze and Brush. And I'm getting it wet and load it with the FX White also. And I've just recently rediscovered this brush because I have had it for a really long time but never used it because I didn't really know what to do with it. But then I was painting alongside a colleague and she was really using this brush and I was like, okay, let me try it again. And I did, and I really like how very, very thin those lines come out, you see? You just can't do that with any round brush. Okay, now back to my number 3 round brush. We'll do some hearts. And some starbursts as well. Flick, flick, flick. You see, my hair got caught in the white. And now I have some white over here. Okay, let's just get it off. On the job, I would just use, like, you know, some water towelettes. I love using starbursts. It makes designs really, you know, shimmer without having to use glitter. I mean, I love glitter. Okay, I think we're done. Let me see. What do you think? Okay guys, this was my video for today. I hope you liked it. If you have any questions, you want to know what product I used, you want to ask some other questions, you can find me on Instagram at Het Toverpenseel or just comment down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope I won't take as long a time as I did now before downloading my next video. Okay, bye.